What's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at a comparison video between the official brand new LEGO Bad Batch minifigures and the custom ones from Minifigures for You. Now, of course, when you compare custom minifigures and LEGO set minifigures, there's going to be a noticeable difference. The minifigures or Minifigures for You cost over $100. That's more than the actual set itself, so take today's video with a grain of salt when we walk through all the different types of minifigures and everything like that. But we're going to be comparing all 4 original members of the Bad Batch since I don't have a custom Echo. However, I will showcase the Echo minifigure from the Bad Batch set in today's video as well. So drop a like down below, guys, if you're excited. Of course, subscribe for more content coming very soon. For here in the video, the left side of your screen, the minifigure is going to be the custom version. Again, this is from Minifigures for You. I've received it as a free product in the past, so definitely keep that in mind going forward. And on the right of your screen, the minifigure on the right always is going to be the official LEGO set version. So please keep that in mind as we go throughout today's video. We're going to be comparing everything. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first minifigure I want to talk about is Crosshair, and he's actually the most polarizingly opposite minifigure when it comes to the set. The version of Crosshair in the Bad Batch shuttle is going to be in his new sort of Dark Trooper, if you will, outfit, while the Crosshair from the custom Minifigures for You kit is going to be as him from such as the Anaxis arc and prior to his change on Kamino. So right off the bat, these two minifigures are very different in terms of printing and color scheme and everything like that. Going forward with the minifigure, however, I do want to say I definitely like how the new Bad Batch minifigures from the set come with the medium nougat color. Of course, at the time, I don't believe this popular minifigure head was widely available when the minifigure customs were made. The minifigure prints have actually pretty good accuracy with the crosshair on the right eye. I just like the aesthetic of the actual medium nougat LEGO official head a little more. As far as the back goes, nothing too crazy. Again, they're two completely different designs in terms of what they're going after, so it's hard to compare Crosshair, at least in this situation. I do have to say the helmet, I definitely prefer the older version, the OG version of Crosshair. He also does come with gray hair in the custom version, and the set he does not come with hair, which is a little bit disappointing, but that's side by side of the Crosshair minifigure. Let's go ahead and get on into the next one. Here we have Wrecker. Wrecker's the big brute of the Bad Batch. We all know and love him. He's like a big cuddly teddy bear in the TV show. So first things first, the Iron Man helmet is used for the Wrecker minifigure in the LEGO set. He also has like the football padding armor. It is to sort of give this look that he is bigger. Wrecker is definitely a lot bigger and taller than the rest of the minifigures, whereas the custom version on the left does look a little bit smaller. I will say I do definitely prefer the helmet on the custom left version. I believe the mold is something of a custom helmet, not an official LEGO helmet. So the Iron Man helmet definitely does a decent job. In terms of the back here, the custom version on the left does come with a backpack, which is nice. The LEGO version comes with 2 studs on the back, and nothing was used. There was nothing constructed for the Wrecker minifigure from the set itself, so I'm not sure what the plan was here. I mean, I'm sure you can customize your own backpack. As far as the heads go, it's sort of the same deal. I actually 100% prefer the LEGO set version comparatively to the custom one. Not only does the medium nougat look really good, but I also feel like the Wrecker is more accurately captured in the LEGO set version of the head on the right side of your screen. Again, the minifigure on the right is the LEGO set version. I know a while ago Ninjago had a minifigure that was like a not quite a big fig, but not quite a normal minifigure. I forget what it was, but I maybe would have loved to see LEGO try to implement that for Wrecker here. Again, I'm not sure how realistic that was, but when it comes down to it, I do like the body printing on the custom version. It looks a little bit more worn, a little bit more rusty and rugged, and that's kind of true to Wrecker's character. So I definitely give the win here to the custom version. However, I do appreciate the LEGO version as well. I just don't think the football pads, as I call them, quite achieve the look that they were going for, but nonetheless, it is really cool to get that printing on it, and of course the helmet print looks really good as well. Now the next minifigure I want to talk about here is going to be Echo. Actually, there's only an Echo in the LEGO set. I don't have a custom version. Couple of things I'm not a fan of with this minifigure. Actually, only one thing: no cloth. There's no cloth for Echo, which is highway robbery. The helmet that he uses is the same as a Captain Rex. I gotta say, the printing is phenomenal. There's arm printing. It's the only minifigure that comes with arm printing on only the right arm. So for those of you looking for cool new arm printing, that is for you. The back is a printed backpack. I'm not sure what that's about. Who wants a printed backpack? Why not get an actual, real, like, backpack itself as an accessory? But I guess that's just something LEGO missed the mark on. The helmet and the printing is phenomenal on the minifigure and probably is one of my favorites from the set. Just a couple of really big missed opportunities. I'm not too sure where LEGO is going. The next one I want to talk about here is going to be Tech. He's the sort of tech-savvy guru behind here, and the Lego version, the helmet's huge. It's ginormous. I would have loved for it to be a little smaller. It definitely looks a little bit out of proportion, but nonetheless, it is still here, and here we are. Now, when it comes to comparing these two minifigures, I'd actually make the argument that the printing is very, very similar on both. Obviously, no arm printing in the actual set, but as far as torso prints and leg prints go for this one, I actually think they're fairly close, which definitely speaks a lot to the ability of Lego to definitely print. As far as the heads go, I think the medium nougat looks amazing, but I do prefer the goggles on the custom version a little more. They're not quite as beefy, not quite as big, which is definitely just gonna be personal preference. But again, the helmet is huge. The visor does not move down on the helmet, which is a little bit disappointing. And again, just sort of these smaller details that are sort of knocking the actual Lego set minifigures down. Tech from the Lego set does come with a brand new expression for the medium nougat face tone that we've seen in the 501st Battle Pack, so that's actually really cool. I'm kind of excited to have that. As far as backpack goes, it is brick built on the Lego version, and then there is a custom molded accessory backpack for the custom minifigure from Minifigures for You. So really, ultimately depends on which one you prefer. I prefer the medium custom mold itself and not so much the brick built. As far as hair pieces go, both of them do come with hair pieces, which is nice. You're gonna have that alternative display sort of style. But Tech minifigure, again, I just think the minifigure custom version's better, and there's so many things that Tech could have been better with on the Lego set. The last minifigure we got to talk about here is Hunter. Obviously, he is the leader of the Bad Batch. Now, the left version, the custom version, comes with the Monkey Kid hairpiece, and I really would have loved to see that come in the Lego set. Instead, in the Lego set version, the headband is printed onto the front of his face. However, we do have to say in terms of face prints, especially with the sort of scarring and the sort of face paint, if you will, it looks great on both of them. I definitely prefer the medium nougat tone, again, comparatively to the regular sort of white tone that we sort of get in both. I definitely prefer the Monkey Kid hairpiece. I think it just looks a little bit more accurate and just sort of gives a little bit more character to the actual minifigure itself. But now let's talk about the back here, and again, there's just a printed backpack. I'm not sure why there's a printed backpack. I'm not sure why we're not getting these actual accessories. It beats me. We got one for Tech. I guess we just didn't get one for the rest of the minifigures, which is definitely a little bit of a disappointment here. But the left custom version does come with a custom molded backpack, which does look really nice. And then as far as the facial expressions for the Lego set version of Hunter, there are two different sides, so of course you could change the expression to whichever you'd like. Sitting back and looking at both of these minifigures, the helmets are pretty cool. The one on the right, again, the Lego set version does basically use the 501st Phase 2 helmet, just recolored, and I gotta say the colors do come together really nice. The left version, I actually don't like that one as much. It's a little bit more black, which I'm not a fan of, so I actually like the Lego set version of the helmet color scheme a little bit more for those of the Hunter minifigures. So guys, that's been a little bit of a comparison between some custom versions and Lego set versions of the Bad Batch. Again, we're not including Echo because I just don't have a custom version to show you guys, but nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe. Let me know down below what you think. I think there is a lot of missed opportunity with the Bad Batch minifigures, although I do understand these are 5 brand new exclusive minifigures in a set, and I get that budgeting may have not maybe warranted as many accessories or custom things that we would have liked, but I think that there are just a couple of unacceptable inaccuracies, especially when it comes to the printing of backpacks. I mean, who wants a printed backpack on their minifigure? It just doesn't really make sense. But other than that, I'm not going to really complain about lack of arm printing or anything like that. I actually think the facial details and the face printing on all these guys is phenomenal, and the helmets did a pretty good job, just kind of except for the Tech and the Crosshair one. But thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, let me know down below what you think of the Bad Batch set so far. We'll see you later. Take it easy. Peace.